Hi guys, how's it going? Um, I have received a text from uh, Nada yesterday, and I would like to share it with you. She says, "Please make a video about how you have come to this level of sounding very native. I'm sure many of your fans, including me, want to hear your story. Thanks in advance." Hmm. Well, thank you so much for your question. I did work quite a bit on my American accent, so I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. Before I get into that, though, I want to mention a couple of things. First and foremost, changing your accent or adjusting your speech to a different language, to a different way of pronouncing things, has some sort of psychological effect on us. It can feel quite unnatural, quite uncomfortable, and that's normal. It's like when you start going to the gym and your muscles start hurting, and then you're like, oh, this hurts. It's because you have been doing some movements that you're not used to, that you haven't done before. And because this feels like an effort, we are working with some muscles in your jaws here and our tongues and everything. It does feel like it's harder to work on an accent or pronunciation. So, a lot of people choose not to do those things and not to work with the muscles because that's what changing an accent is. You have to make some different movements with your muscles around your mouth, on your face. So, a lot of people choose to maintain their native language mouth and pronounce the English words with the same native language mouth. For example, the word cat, C-A-T, cat, if I said it in my Romanian native mouth, it would sound like cut, cut, because that's how I read say or C-A-N-T. For some other languages, it could be cut because the mouth doesn't open right. So it doesn't go as cat, right? But if goes uh, cut because that's what the mouth is used to. So there's uh, this misconception that if someone's trying really hard to sound American, they are trying to become American and they don't want to lose their identity or they don't want to lose their culture or their language. Which brings me to my second point. The fear of looking like you are pretending to be someone else or that you want to become someone else. Many people think like, if I'm not American, why should I try to sound like one? And that's not a problem in itself if that's a choice. Like if that's a conscious choice, like you make it a point that you don't want to change the way you sound. You don't want to have a perfect American or British or Australian accent. That's fine. But if you want to improve and you want to actually integrate and sound American, then you have to let go of this irrational fear that you are pretending to be someone else. Honestly, that's a little bit true. Like you are about to change your facial expressions. The way you open your mouth, the melody of your voice, the tone, your reactions to certain things, what you say in certain situations, however, I can guarantee you, you are a smart person. So you are not going to lose your identity or your culture. You are just going to improve it. You're going to take whatever you love the most from your culture, and you're going to add whatever you love the most from a different culture. Therefore, you're just going to become a more open-minded, rounded person. That's all. You just have to trust yourself a little more of that. Okay, so let's start with what I did exactly to get my American accent to where it is today. It's going to be a long one. So please grab a coffee again, grab a coffee, or any other non alcoholic beverage of your choice, and sit back and relax.